Yo, what is up, people? You know what this is. Sentell, baby. The hottest sports podcast in the South. The best damn sports podcast, period. I am your host, the sensational Sentell Whiteman. And as you can see, I am joined by a man who needs no introduction. But I'll give him one anyway. The Wizard of Wildwood. My man Wentz Woods is back in the building. Greenwood's finest. Hey, man. March 1st, first day of March, you know what that means. For some of us, my birthday is coming up. Hey, but we're not gonna talk about that. We're not here for me, people. We're not here for me. We have a loaded show today. Lots to get into. This is probably the most loaded show we've had since probably late December. Lots going on. NBA season in full swing now. We are past the All-Star break. NBA to me has officially started. College basketball. Most conferences are on their last week of their regular season. So regular season champions will be crowned. I also got the NFL Combine started today. Well, not started today, but it actually started 2 days ago in Indianapolis. Also, we have more about the NCAA scandal. We're gonna share our thoughts on the chaos that's in college basketball right now. So, and plus, because I know you've been waiting. The much anticipated Sentell's Sucka of the Week is back. It's been on hiatus for a little while, but I have brought it back, dusted off the mic, and it's back. So stay tuned for that. In just a few short minutes, we'll be right with that. But let me turn to my co-host first and see how he's doing today. What's going on with him, man?
Man, it's been a little minute.
It's been a hot minute.
A little minute, man. A lot has happened.
A lot has transpired.
First thing first, though, I do want to take that time, you know what I'm saying, and remembering the 17 victims in the Florida shooting. Man, tough times. This is definitely times that we always keep saying, like, when stuff like this happen, we always holler about we need to come together and all that, but,
reacting, not proactive.
Enough said.
Yeah,
enough said.
It's just another senseless thing. I posted about it. I got killed for it on Facebook, but I keep posting the same stuff over and over because it's just common sense. It's not. We're not trying to take your Second Amendment right or whatever. It's just common sense, man. Like what Dix did yesterday was outstanding. They raised their age to buy firearms. They no longer will sell assault rifles. No civilian should have an assault rifle. There's no need for a civilian. If you live in a community where you need an assault rifle, you need to contact your real estate agent because you need to move. Yeah. I mean, it's just common sense things. I'm not a big gun person. I don't want to take your guns, but no person should be walking around with an assault rifle. No civilian, no person with no training should have an assault rifle at all. There's no reason to have it. And again, if you have to have a freaking assault rifle where you live, then you need to move.
I feel like if you're going to do all that, man, sign up, join the army. If you're going to do all that. At the same time, I will say this. I was watching, unfortunately, I was flipping through the channels and I landed on Fox News. Wow, like,
no.
Yeah, I can't believe that. But they had my man on there, Brodus Clay from WWE. Somebody called my mama. He goes by his name as Tyrus. But he said something that kind of, it kind of struck me a little bit, and I kind of agree with him. If you look at the unemployment rate for like veterans and stuff. Like, you know, it's kind of, you know what I'm saying, peaked up over last, you know, some odd year. And he was like, how about giving them guys a job of patrolling and protecting, you know, the kids and everything like that, you know, especially to prevent a situation like that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we've got to do better. We just got to do better, man. This is the greatest country on earth. I will always say that. But we have warts. We have a lot of issues, but we can do it. We can do it. But when it comes to our kids, man, whatever it takes, by any means necessary. If you that stubborn and got to have to put your selfishness and your entitlement in front of kids' lives, then so be it, man. You about something else. I can't even talk. I can't even be around. I can't talk to you. Because, I mean, ain't no matter. And a gun. I don't love a gun in the word much. So why I gotta have it if it means these kids and people are getting a hold of these guns and going and taking our youth lives. School is supposed to be someone's church, and school is supposed to be a place to be safe where you should not even feel. That should need a high school kid back in mind should not even that should be the last thing they think about. They should be thinking about prom and being nervous about going on a date or football. Yeah,
doing what teenagers do.
You shouldn't be thinking about not running shoes at school. But we're gonna, you know, there's no easy way to stay away from that. To that's real life, and we're going to sports. So as always, tough transition. But we're gonna move on and get into it because I know why you're here. I know why you're tuning in because you tuning in because first of all, it's Sentell. But you want to hear Sentell Sucka of the Week. I know you do. I know you people do. So I'm gonna give it to you. I'm gonna hear
on a long time.
So let me just say this: my Sucka of the Week. I mean, it's Wesley Johnson. And if you don't know who Wesley Johnson is right now, if you don't know who Wesley Johnson is,
he's famous man.
Unless you living up under a rock, because you didn't see this. James Harden just absolutely just took this man's soul right on the court, and it was
made gumbo out the man.
It was just downright disrespectful. I mean, if you haven't seen it, which I don't know how you haven't seen it, but if you haven't seen it, here's what it sounded like. But if you haven't seen it, here's what it sounded like just for you. Sit back and enjoy this.
Hard one-on-one here. Yeah, James doubling up the Clippers. Clean up on aisle 3. Clean up on aisle 3. Someone call someone because there's a clean up on aisle 3 as a man is down. How does it look from court angle? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, that's not good. That is just not good. There it is from up top. Ouch. Down it.
Yeah, and Wesley's not a sucker for getting crossed up. He's more of a sucker because he's laid there like he is a victim of a homicide in a crime scene. He just laid at a feet of
Come on, man. You're not going to sit here and tell me you get crossed up. Did you see his ankle? Stop laughing, man.
The second part, like that. He didn't even attempt to get back. He just laid like a body in a crime scene, like I just did. And I felt awful because let me say this: my name is Wesley, so I felt bad for me and all the rest of the Wesleys out there in the world who had to endure what I saw last night. So without a doubt, without question, the Sucka of the Week. Drum roll, please. Poor Wesley Johnson. Is this week's Sentell Sucka of the Week. I don't think there was ever any doubt. This has just took over the internet. If you didn't see it, Twitter just blowing up. This has been on TV all day. Man down.
Man, you talking about, you know, you feel bad because your name Wesley. I feel bad because you know where the school that man came from?
Syracuse.
They came from Syracuse?
Yeah.
Oh, they ain't the same Wesley. Oh, never mind. Him and the other Wesley look just right. the one we had about 4 or 5 years back.
Yeah.
But yeah, that boy got, man, that was I was actually watching that game, and I mean, it's different when you like see the highlights and everything like that. But when you just sitting there, you know, watching the game, and the boy got cooked, man. The veteran assassin just cooked him. I mean,
what was so vicious is after he shook him, he stared him down like, "Oh, you gonna get up? Or you trying to get up?" He never got up, and then he just shot that 3. They was up 28-7 before he hit the 3. 31-7. They cooking the Clippers, I mean, and they was in LA and the crowd was stupid. They weren't even in Houston.
I mean, because they know they see
No, I'm just saying the crowd reaction. The match had been at home. I mean, but just.
Hell, they could have been at the damn Greenwood Center or something, man. And he would have got that same reaction, man. I'm telling you, because that was just. You see his ankle though, man. Like it just. I mean, he was just noodle legged and he hit that ground, like you said. He was just like, oh my God, it's on national TV, like.
That man got. I just said that man got a family. That's all I'm saying. The man has a family. Well, anyway,
you got a family.
Easy segue on into the.
I will say this before you go. Wesley Johnson, do not argue with your wife because she will clown you so hard. Just take the L.
Witness protection program right now.
I just want to say that.
Anyway, easy segue over to the NBA. We're gonna. NBA is really picking up right now. It's getting good. It's starting to get really, really good. I'm gonna go to the standings real quick, kind of catch everybody up because I know we don't get into the NBA. I really don't start paying attention to the All-Star break. So let's really get into the NBA right now. The Eastern Conference, the leaders are the Toronto Raptors, 43-17, have been playing outstanding basketball. We know about Kyle Lowry. We know about DeMar DeRozan, but Ibaka, Valanciunas. I still worry about them on the bench wise, where they're going to get the scoring from, but their starting five is just as good as anybody in the league. Celtics at 44-19, Kyrie Irving. I think Brad Stevens the best coach in the NBA outside of Greg Popovich. They've been playing not as well lately. Cleveland Cavaliers, who have revamped their roster. I'll get your thoughts on that in a few minutes because I know you're a big LeBron supporter. Washington Wizards been without John Wall for a while now, but they're actually keeping everything afloat, 36-26.
Yeah.
Sitting right there at the fourth spot. The Indiana Pacers are at 5, 34-27. Really great job by Nate McMillan. They pick up Oladipo in the trade for Paul George, and most people thought, well, they're going to kind of tank the season, not be really good, but here they are. It's your 5th seed in the East. At 6, trust the process. The 76ers, Ben Simmons, Joel Embiid, a lot of really good young players. They can stay healthy.
My favorite team right
This is a really good team. I like Philadelphia. Milwaukee's at 7, 33-28. We know about Greek Freak. Jabari Parker just got back, but they got a top 10 player. Miami Heat, 32-29. Eric Spoelstra, really good coach. They've done a great job of keeping this team kind of, a playoff team without Dwayne Wade is back. Dwayne Wade is back, so they're doing some good things there. For the Western Conference, the Rockets. The Rockets are the number 1 team right now, 48-13. Only half a game above the Warriors, who are 48-14. The T-Wolves are your 3 seed. I had them at 4 in my preseason. I had them 4 at 3. Jimmy Butler's out though, serious meniscus injury, so that might take them back a step. The San Antonio Spurs, no Kawhi Leonard for the most of the year. I don't look like he's going to return. 36-26. Spurs are your 4th seed. At 5, the Pelicans, and we'll talk about the Pelicans in a few minutes as well, 35-26. Trailblazers at 6. Dame Lillard, CJ McCollum, you know what they do.
One of the best backcourts
in the NBA. OKC Thunder at 7. I'm very surprised by this. I would have thought they would have figured this out by now, but I don't really know.
The thing with them, they play to their matchup. Whoever they play against, they play up to their matchup. When they play against a good team, they step up and play ball. But when they play against a lackluster team, they play to their level.
And that's just not. You have an MVP, you have an all-star caliber, you have 2 all-stars, 1 future Hall of Famer already. You can't have it kind of low. Steve Adams, one of the best big men in the league. This team should not be 7. Nuggets are 8. They are starting to play well as late. I like this Nuggets team. Jokic, oh my God, he's something to deal with. So they got some really good pieces down in Denver. So that is your Eastern and Western Conference. Anything that sticks out of you about these standings? Which team surprises you? Which is the most disappointing team to you? Kind of go along with that line. What surprises you about these standings?
Really, far as the West, I I seen that coming, especially with Houston where they playing right now. I did not think that Houston will be a contender to the Warriors' throne right now, but they don't knock on the door, they don't kick the door open. They are that number one team. They deserve that number one seed. The Cavaliers is probably a surprise after the whole, shipping out everybody, Isaiah Thomas and everybody, and for them to bring in Rodney Hood and what's the kid from LA?
Larry Nance, Jordan Clarkson, and George Hill.
Them guys, I mean, in the way they came together so fast. Offensively, they're gonna have to pick it up a whole lot, but I feel like that's the team that LeBron needed around him. Some guys that them guys that want to learn and want to be, them guys got an opportunity to play one probably the best player in the NBA. Them guys, I mean, that's going out there and they're playing their heart out, man. And they probably one of my biggest surprise. Other than I'm a fan of the 76ers right now.
I had them in my preseason playoffs. Yeah. I had an 8 seed, but I had them in the playoffs.
I'm gonna say this: in the next few years, matter of fact, I'm gonna give 4 years. Ben Simmons MVP.
I like Ben Simmons a lot.
I'm a fan of them.
It's all about the injuries. You got to understand, they're going to get Markelle Fultz as a number one talent. I don't know, if that translates to the NBA or not, but you get him and he's can live up to what he's supposed to be with a Ben Simmons, with a healthy Joel Embiid. You're right. This is a dangerous team to come for years to come. Like I said, I'm shocked by the Thunder. That's what I'm most disappointed in them. Yeah. I thought they would have figured it out by now. I'm a big Russell fan, so them sitting down at 7 because that will put them in a Warriors match in the first round, and that's not going to end well.
Yeah.
Even though
me personally, neither team is going to end. It's not going to end well for neither team because that's going. I feel like personally that's going to 7 games. And
I don't know. You just don't want to play the Warriors per round.
I agree.
I don't care they are 2-1 against them or whatever, but the last time they played, the Warriors did blow them out. So
yeah.
I want to focus on Anthony Davis right now. The Pelicans, they had DeMarcus Cousins. They started the season slow. They thought they figured it out. They were 27-21. DeMarcus Cousins tears his Achilles tendon, and most people thought they would probably just fall away and just go by the wayside, but they haven't, and that's largely in part because of a guy named Anthony Davis. They are on a current 7-game win streak. And during this 7-game win streak, Anthony Davis is averaging 39 points and 15 rebounds. Let me say it again. In the 7-game win streak, he's averaging 39 points and 15 rebounds. The other night, he had 53 and 17. He's just been outstanding. We've discussed off camera about where he ranked. I got him in the top 5. If he ain't 5, he's right at 6. I got him in the 5 or 6 range. He's that good. And what's so I don't think most people know, this guy's only 24.
Mm-hmm.
So he hadn't even hit his basketball prime. So I mean, for the league, that was scary. He has his Pelicans right at the 5th seed in the tougher Western Conference. I mean, you're looking at it right now. It's almost a tie break for the 3 all the way to the 6th spot. So I mean, he could get this team conceivably all the way to a 3 or 4 seed. So I mean, outstanding from Anthony Davis. Really a huge fan of Anthony Davis myself.
Monster. The kid's a monster.
The unibrow, they call him.
Will Chamberlain
but Harden still the runaway MVP.
Oh, most definitely, man. Harden, I mean, he's just because he's been doing it. I'm not a big Harden fan during the playoffs. He still hasn't proven himself in that playoff yet. But far as this year in the regular season, I mean, the guy has done it night after night after night. And I mean, from what he did last night, that probably was the cherry.
I mean, he's been sensational. He's finished second the last 2 years. The team is 48-13. Again, this is a regular season award. This is why I don't trust in the playoffs because they haven't done it in the playoffs. But he's the MVP. It would take Anthony Davis to get to at least the 2nd seed. He'd have a chance to win because outside of James Harden, I just see it as him and Anthony Davis. LeBron always gonna get some votes because it's LeBron.
Yeah.
NBA picking up, man. It's always good storyline in the NBA, man. Always something going on. So it's been really fun here lately. So hang on to your seat. Should be an interesting playoffs. Always seems like the playoffs last year was not really good, but for the most part, the playoffs seem to be very good. I'm gonna switch gears a little bit. Hey, before we switch gears, hey, phone lines already open. I'm gonna go and open the phone lines up, man, because we already talking about the NBA. So I'm gonna open the phone lines up. 864-378-5943. 864-378-5943. If you want to get in on the NBA, talk about Anthony Davis a little bit. Talk about James Harden, what he did to poor Wesley Johnson as well. If you want to talk about that, as we let you decide if you want to do that. We're gonna move on to college basketball a little bit, and I'm just gonna run through the top 10 rankings really quick and get you set for this weekend's. Most of the conferences are finishing up their regular season, and I'll tell you about one conference who's already started their tournament championship, and we'll get more deeper into that in a second. And number one is the Virginia Cavaliers. They're outstanding. They lost one game in the ACC thus far. Michigan State is number 2. They clinched the Big Ten regular season title last Sunday. Number 3 is Xavier. They lead the Big. I don't think it's the Big East. I think it's the American Cup. No, the Big East. Xavier, and at 4 is Villanova. Although Villanova and Xavier in the same conference, Nova has beaten them the 2 times they played and have beaten them soundly. Number 5 is Duke. I'm not gonna get into that. Number 6 is Kansas. They clinched their 14th straight Big 12 title. Let me say that again. They clinched their 14th straight Big 12 championship. That means they have won the Big 12 14 consecutive seasons.
Dominance.
Hasn't been done since John Wooden's UCLA Bruins teams back in the day. And number 7, the Zags. You say about Mark Few and his crew, they always around here this time of year. And number 8 is Purdue. And number 9 is UNC. And then number 10 is Cincinnati. But I want to kind of focus on I told you that most of the conferences are wrapping up this week. But the Big Ten decided to have their Big Ten championship a week earlier than everyone else, which I found interesting. Not in a sense I just think about the timing of having it a week early, because Michigan State, who's regardless of what happens in this tournament, they're gonna be a 1 seed.
Oh yeah.
But this is the thing. Okay, if they play, Michigan State plays tomorrow night. Let's say for all intents and purposes they was to lose. Let's just say they lost tomorrow night in the quarterfinals. I don't believe they'll lose. Let's just say for the sake of argument they lost tomorrow. They lose tomorrow, which is the second. They will not play again until 13 days. So let's say they play Friday in the first weekend of the tournament, the first week of the NCAA tournament, and not Thursday, they play Friday. They will have not played a game for 13 days. That is a lot of days in between games when you're playing every 2 days, sometimes every other day. Most of the time it's every 2 days. There's a fine line between rest and rust. So that's why I'm kind of wondering why did they decide to put, because even if they go to Sunday and win the tournament, that's still a whole week, then plus the 4 days before Thursday if you got a Thursday game. So you still got 11. That's still 11 possible 11 days. That's a lot of days in between games. Would you have any concerns about them not playing for 13 days?
I would definitely have concerns. I would have big concerns, man. Mainly just rust and just keeping my guys focused, on the mission. That's the main thing, because in the day those still kids. You know what I'm saying? So you still,
teach span.
Oh yeah. I would know. I was once a kid. But yeah, that's the main thing, man. Keeping their attention span, keeping focus on what's important, and just the rust, man. That's a long time to be sitting back, doing nothing. So
I don't understand it. I'm trying to figure the thought process, and I can't understand the thought process.
Yeah,
I don't get it. Why would you want your champion to wait 11 days before a game? That puts them at a potential, because you look at the team they're gonna be playing. They're gonna be coming off these tough grinding tournaments, and they're gonna be play games, and they're gonna be ready to go because they get just enough rest. You're gonna be fighting rust then on 13. That is a long time.
And I will say this: you better keep condition.
And so you can run, but you're gonna be in basketball shape. That is basketball shape, 13. That's because you can only scrimmage so much.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so that is a long time. So I don't know who came up with this idea of conference championship a week early, but we shall see how this works. Because if it works, it'll be genius. If it don't work, like you the biggest idiots ever.
Sound like
So. Yeah, regular season ended this week. You know what that means. Saturday at 8 o'clock, UNC travels to Cameron Indoor Stadium to take on Duke. So North Carolina got the upper hand on the first matchup. I think the key to that game was the senior leadership of the Tar Heel players. They seem to handle that atmosphere a whole lot better than the young players that were at Duke. Duke actually got to a nice lead, and then it kind of evaporated. Joel Berry made some big shots. Theo Pinson did some nice things down the stretch, and Luke May is a consistent player. What do you see in the second matchup this time in Cameron?
It's this is about to be. I'm gonna tell you what. I'm expecting to see a lot of slapping the floor. Y'all don't understand this rivalry, man. I really don't think people really understand. Like, I seen something the other day, and they was talking about, the top rivalries in sports. And I'm telling people, man, there's none with like the tradition other than like the Boston Celtics and the Lakers. I mean, what other rivalry, where two teams pretty much got almost like 30 championships, damn near over like 30 conference championships. And just think about all the talent that then came through Duke and North Carolina and on to the NBA and everything. I mean, you're talking about Hall of Famers. I mean, we ain't gotta get into their names or nothing like that. But with this matchup, I think it's gonna come. I think it's mainly gonna come on the leadership of Joel Bear. I think mainly we need to just keep start getting Luke May going early. That's the main thing. I think we need to get him going early. Get the other guys get the Duke guys in foul trouble. I think we do that and keep running the floor like we usually do. I think we'll come out with a strong win in Cameron Indoor Stadium.
I think Duke will win. I think they'll win easily, but I think for Carolina to win, they have to stem that early tide. Remember, this is going to be senior day. You know who's the senior. This is Grayson Adams' last game at Cameron. So Duke is going to come out fired up.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm telling you, they're going to come out swinging early. If North Carolina can kind of sustain and kind of stem that tide early, they'll keep in the game. They're good enough to stay around. I just think at home, Duke is just too tough. At home, they'll just stay up.
And this is how it goes pretty much every year. You throw a jab, we throw a jab. And that's how it is. I'm still like, for me personally, I always feel like it's either Duke or North Carolina. They come out of the ACC. I mean, not taking nothing from Virginia, but at the same time, Duke and North Carolina, I feel like we sit at the mountaintop. So I think this game right here is going to come. I think you have two of the potential championship teams right here. I mean, us last year winning the championship, and the year before that.
One shot away from probably going back to back.
Yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I think this really come down to like you say, with this being senior night, can we just make Duke play our game?
Yeah.
That's the main thing. But it's gonna be a tough one.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Duke, there was role reversal the first game because North Carolina typically had the size, Duke had the guards, and we shoot all the jumpers, they go inside. First game, we went inside and pounded them, but y'all made all the jumpers. But down the stretch, I just thought the leadership of Barry and Pinson, they showed poise down the stretch. Our young guys just look rattled coming down. They just come unglued. I think that Grayson would rally the troops. They're going to want to send him out on a high note. He's going to come out. I'm telling you, if he hit that first jumper, watch out. He might go for 30. So that's college basketball of the weekend. Like I said, the lines are open if you want to call in and talk about that weird Big Ten setup because it's different. And we'll see how much it pays off or it hurts them in the tournament, having a tournament a week earlier than everybody else. But most everybody else finishes their regular season this week and then it's on the tournament week, and you know what that is. March Madness will ensue, and we will be glued to our TV for a whole month watching buzzer beaters and game-winning shots. So cannot wait for March Madness. Let's move on to the NFL now. The Scout Combine. I don't particularly put a whole lot of stock in the Combine. I just don't. It's entertaining because as a football fan, you just looking for a fix.
Yeah.
Any way to kind of keep you near football and make you watch something that involves football, you're gonna tune in. But I look at the film. I look at what the tape shows me certain things. But Combines kind of validate certain things. If I see a guy on the field who plays fast, I want to see does he run fast? Or if he plays explosive, I want to see if he's explosive on his testing. So it's just a confirmation for me when I watch it. I don't just try to play at the best in the world based off his damn 40 time or broad jump. I don't make that determination.
Yeah. I would say this: you get to find out, who these certain players are and everything. A lot of guys that you never knew during the season, you get to find out who they are. I think me personally, the only thing I look forward to is the 40.
You want to watch a track meet. Yeah, it's interesting for us to see how fast a guy can run. We're still enamored with running. See somebody go fast. But, that's not going. Having an offensive line. They have them run 40s. For what? What other say offensive line? I don't even say offensive line run.
Hey, sometimes you might catch that one or two at the pack that's just like, what?
Yeah, but what through that? But that thing on to the side, he can block this DN, come off the edge. That ain't tell he can. Oh, you can run 4.8. That ain't tell you can block this DN, come off the edge. No, they gonna do it forever and ever. But is it pointless? Yes.
Anyway, yeah, I can't even disagree with you on that. It's
pointless, but anyway, it already started. The interview process has already begun, and the measurables are in for certain positions. Because running backs and O-line and special team, they arrived too, so they've already gone through the interview process. The measurables, they haven't even done bench press because I got word that Saquon Barkley did 29 reps on the bench press today at 225, so that was impressive. But they go on the field first Friday, running backs, O-linemen, special teams. Anybody that running back groups you're looking forward to on-field drills? You got Nick Chubb, Darius Geis, Naheem Hines, Kerryon Johnson, Ronald Jones, John Kelly, Sonny Michel, Mark Walton, and those guys looking forward to seeing on the field, running maybe 40, anything.
Not really, because I kind of like, in a way, I feel like we already know who can do what, especially out them guys you just named. I do want to see with Darius guys, because I didn't get to watch a lot of LSU this year, but so I do want to get to see him catching the ball out the backfield, see how he does with that. Pretty much the same thing with Nick Chubb. See if he, obviously if he can handle that more and everything like that, especially with the transition of how the NFL is now. The running back is probably the favorite receiver now these days. So that's probably the most important thing I want to see this weekend.
I give you the measurability, some of the notables. Saquon would surprise me. He was 6 foot tall. That didn't surprise me. He weighed 233. He didn't look that heavy. But now that's great and all. He's been put 29 reps, I told you, but if he runs sub 4.5, that 233 is awesome.
Yeah.
But if he runs 4.6, this might be a problem because he looks fast on film and he didn't look that heavy. So I was really surprised to see him weigh 233. So I'm really looking forward to see him run because I want to know how fast he goes with this heavy weight because I don't think he played that heavy and he didn't look that heavy.
Me neither.
Nick Chubb, he measured at 5'10" and 7/8, weighed 227. So Barkley was bigger than Chubb. So that's what I got from when I seen that. I'm so surprised by that. But
somebody right.
There is guys 5'10" and 4/8. He weighed 224. Naheem Hines from NC State, he was 5'8" and 3/4, only a $198. But I like him. Him. He's a football player. He's the type of guy you'll look up and go, we missed on him.
Yeah.
He's gonna be a really good football player. Kerryon Johnson, 5'11", 4/8. He weighed 213. So again, you look at Kerryon Johnson and you see Saquon Barkley is bigger than him. So I just didn't see that. I didn't see that on film.
He's probably my, other than Saquon Barkley, he's probably one of my high rated running backs out there, just because he can catch that ball back there. He's just explosive once he hit that hole and everything.
Great segue. Because speaking of explosive, Ronald Jones, he measured at 5'11", 205 pounds. I like Ronald as an overall back. He can do a lot of that. He can catch it. He can run between tackles. I like him a lot. John Kelly's a really good football player who a lot of people don't know about because he went to Tennessee. 5'9" and 7/8, 216. Sonny Michel, 5'10" and 5'8" at 214. And Mark Walton, the Miami guy, 5'9" and 5'8", 202 pounds. So those are your notable running backs measurables, and they'll be on the field Friday. On Saturday, you'll have your quarterbacks, running backs, and tight ends. On that group, who are you most looking forward to on the field for? I mean, it could be one of each or a couple of each. Quarterbacks, receivers, tight ends, who you looking forward to seeing?
As far as at the receiver position, Ridley from Alabama, I'm excited to see what he's gonna do. I'm actually, and the thing about it, he didn't have the best season, but I like the kid. I think he might have a pretty good combine over Josh Allen. I'm looking for him. I mean, with his athleticism, can he get accuracy down pat? That's one thing I'm looking for with him. Work on that accuracy. Other than that, I want to see my boy Blake out there. But Josh Rosen and Sam Donald definitely got to see what they. Definitely got to see. I think it's gonna be kind of difficult trying to see what they do on the combine, and then looking back what they did on film and everything like that, because a lot of things that I felt like they did bad on film, that so they didn't, they ain't got nothing to worry about, and during the combine. So I'm definitely Sam Donald got the arm. I want to see if he can get his accuracy a whole lot better. But yeah, that's pretty much about it.
I'm receiver wise, and I'm gonna throw a name out here because it kind of got lost in the shuffle because we hadn't mentioned his name. Antonio Callaway is gonna be at this combine. Now, you remember Antonio Callaway? He's the receiver that played for Florida. He missed the entire season last year. I'm definitely interested to see how he looks physically, being off a whole year from football. How does he run? How does he run his route tree? How is his hands? I mean, how does he do physically?
And mentally.
Man, when you come here, they do psychology tests and they ask you all kinds of ridiculous questions, some of it over the top that we've seen in the past. But I'm looking forward to Antonio Callaway, not from a Florida fan. I just want to see how he looks after being off a year from football and only playing 2 years. So I'm really interested to see him. Quarterback, I'm looking forward to see Lamar Jackson. I'm dying to see Lamar Jackson. I want to see him on the center. I want to see him take a 5-7 step drop. I want to see him throw the anticipation. I'm looking forward to seeing that. I'm actually rooting like heck for Lamar Jackson because these so-called analysts have already pissed me off in this process. One guy said he was too short. He measured in the day at 6'2". But he's too short. He didn't move receiver. But Baker Mayfield is 6 foot tall, but he's fine.
Yeah.
So I'm really looking forward to seeing Lamar Jackson, quarterback. Tight end, I'm looking forward to seeing Hayden Hurst from South Carolina. I think he may be the best tight end in this draft class.
I agree.
I know Mark Andrews from Oklahoma got a lot of hype and buzz, but I really like Hayden Hurst. He can run every route on the route tree for a tight end.
Yeah.
Maybe I took a little weight for the inline blocking, but I won't see him, and I won't see Antonio Callaway, and I won't see Lamar Jackson. That's Saturday. Sunday, linebackers. Anybody interested to see in that group?
Ooh, man. Oh, you know, hey, I love my Hogs, man. So, I can't think of his name. Number 93 from Alabama.
Deron Payne?
That's his name.
94. 93, 94.
93.
Deron Payne?
I'm thinking big light skinned cat. I am a fan of that boy. I think he might be probably the quickest interior lineman in the draft this year. Linebacker, I'm sitting back and waiting because I know Alabama gonna have the guys and I'm actually looking forward to see I forgot his name, and he played with Virginia Tech.
Edmonds.
Trey Edmonds. I'm dying to see him because I think he's probably the most slept on linebacker in this whole draft.
I don't believe that.
You don't think he?
Yeah, I see mock draft from top 10 pick.
But see, that's the thing. But I understand they pinned it down, but I feel like he just never got that recognition. Like he
college might not, but the pros prospects they see it for what he is.
Oh yes, the boys. I mean, he's fast. I mean, just and he's not. I mean, he's straight. He'll go downhill if he have to. No problem. I'm down to see what he's gonna look like. That's pretty much about it, though.
I want Roquan Smith, Georgia linebacker. I want to see him run.
Yeah.
Like I want to see him do the movement drills. He is a monster. I want to see the kid from Texas, the other line, Malik Jefferson. Love the way he moves.
Yeah.
I like Edmonds. I can see him in the linebacker drill as well. So those three linebackers I definitely would like to see. Not really. I think lineman that really jumps out at me that I really want to see. I don't want to see Taven Bryan. He's a taller guy, so I like to see what Taven Bryan looks like as well. But that's for as D lineman linebacker. That's what I want to see. On Monday we conclude the DBs, of course. In particular, cornerbacks and safeties. That I know the Edmonds brothers have a safety out there.
Hey, come on, this is Virginia Tech, man. That's how we breathe out there, man. That's all we breathe. So most importantly, that's the main thing there. As far as corner, the kid, I can't think of his name. Really, corner really didn't stick out to me that much this year. It was that one kid, I can't think of his name, but I'm not really that interested that much in the cornerback situation. The only reason because of the free agents in the corners in the NFL that coming up this year. So that's why I'm not too big.
And we've already had a big trade that already happened with one of the best corners in the league that already been traded. Marcus Peters has been traded from the Chiefs to the Rams. This happened the other day. So one of the best cornerbacks in the league is already shipped off another team.
And one will be because Tremaine Jackson's he's going to be a free agent. So
and Talib is supposedly getting released too. So you're right. This Monte Davis signed with the Bills, so he's out the market.
I just want to make a little pitch real quick. Tremaine Jackson, Tennessee, welcome you with open arms, man. Hey, come on to Tennessee, man. Hype up that defense, man.
So yeah, there's that. I want to see Micah Fitzpatrick. Huge Micah Fitzpatrick fan.
Alabama.
I think he's just a jack of all trades. He can play some safety for you. He can play some nickel cornerback. He can play outside. He can do a lot of things. Like a Swiss Army knife. He's a tackle. I like Micah Fitzpatrick a lot. So I'm looking forward to seeing him.
He's probably the only real corner that stick out this year. I mean, like I said, if it wasn't for the whole with the cornerback situation with the free agency this year in the NFL, I mean, Fitzpatrick the only person that really sticks out.
Yeah. So you got that going on. That's the run out of your own field workout. NFL Combine. Phone lines are open if you want to talk about the NFL Combine a little bit. 864-378-5943. NBA, college basketball, NFL Scout Combine. But let me give you the measurables on the quarterbacks, the top quarterbacks in this draft. Josh Rosen measured in at 6'4", 226. And he has a 9 7/8 inch hands. Josh Allen measured in at 6'4" 7/8, 237 pounds, 10 inch and a quarter eighth hands. Baker Mayfield was 6 foot tall, 5'8", 215 pounds. He had 9.5 inch hands. Sam Darnold measured in at 6'3 3/8, 221 pounds, 9 inches and 3/8 hand size. And Lamar Jackson, 6'2 2/8, 216 pounds. He has 9 4/8 inch hands. So for those of you who say Lamar Jackson too short, shut your mouth. Those of you saying move up position, shut your mouth. This guy's played his whole life. He has a high completion percentage this last season than Josh Allen and Josh Rosen, if I ain't mistaken. I know he did, Josh Allen. And he's a Heisman Trophy winning quarterback. So shut your mouth. He's played quarterback his whole freaking life. Coaches in the NFL, do your damn job. Coach somebody up. Do your damn job. Don't you want everybody coming to the league already pro-ready? You don't want to earn your money. You don't want to earn your damn paycheck. I mean, if you make all this money, no, he is not going to be a traditional, let's put a 5-7 drop under center over and over again type player. He's not going to be that guy. But if you coach it and you can make your money, you watch this guy. This guy scared me the most. I had a list last year. Who scared me the most? If I was defensive coordinator, I'm game planning. Who at quarterback scared me the most? This guy. This guy terrified the hell out of me. He's a significantly better passer than Michael Vick at the time Michael Vick came out of Virginia Tech. Yeah. And you telling me this guy can't play quarterback, but Michael Vick could? I'm not buying it. So I'm rooting for this guy just because of the haters. So he may fall flat in his face, but I never even liked Lamar Jackson. I like to watch him play a little bit. I'm not a fan. I'm a fan today because I want this guy to succeed because of the other nonsense that the so-called experts think they know about football because they don't know jack crap. These are the same people who told you Deshaun Watson should have been the number 1 overall pick. Duh, should have been the number 1 overall pick. Yeah. Idiots. So phone lines are open if you want to talk about the NFL Combine, NBA, college basketball, what James Harden did to Paul Winston Johnson last night. We can talk about that.
We need to give him a tune. That ain't even funny, man.
But all of that is all. I mean, we got all that covered. You want to get in, you want to comment, you want to call in, talk about any of that. We here for you. 864-378-5943. Dan Bryan came out the other day, had an interview about how he wants to stay with Dallas and about how the season was disappointing last year because he wasn't completely mentally focused. After 8 seasons in the league, he wasn't focused. He let outside noise distract him. Your thoughts on? I mean, let me get to the numbers and then I'll get your thoughts on Dez Bryant. So so I was a huge Dez Bryant fan. I was a Dez Bryant fan. So 2012 to 2014, Dez had some sensational seasons. He put up 3,935 yards in that stretch, 41 TDs. He played all 16 games every season. So that's 48 games. Since he signed a big contract after the 2014 season, huge contract. And since that point, 3 seasons, he's managed 2,000 yards, 17 TDs. He's missed 10 games. He is scheduled to make $12.5 million this season. That's base salary. 14 total, which puts him 6th in the league headed to this year. 6th in the league, highest paid receiver headed to this season. More than likely, he's probably going to get cut if he doesn't take a pay cut. Dez Bryant, is it injuries or is it diminished skills? What are you seeing anything with Dez? Or I just think he's just one trick pony. I don't think he has a whole lot of his team back.
Yeah, he really don't. I honestly feel like coming into the league, I don't think he really was trained properly or when it came to route running.
Never honed his skill.
Yeah, and Dez, if you look at that, Dez is built, man. Dez is jacked.
Yeah, big guy.
There's, I mean, he can't outrun nobody. That's the thing.
Never could.
Dude, lose the weight, take the pay cut. You know, get yourself and try. And me personally, I think he need to move the slot.
Try. That's what Larry Fitzgerald did.
Move the slot. I mean, I think it worked for him because Dad is a big guy. You can run across him and catch the ball, and then after the catch, you are strong enough to like muscle. You know, after the first hit, you can muscle pop another 2 or 3, 4, maybe 5 yards. But I honestly think like Dez is probably one of the most selfish players out there. Just some fact that, you know, I mean, it's like you still ain't taking a pay cut yet. Like, not even try to help out your own team. I mean, I think if I feel like if I got a big contract and I haven't lived up to it, and I feel like if I can take a pay cut and we can bring some help in here to help us out, why not?
I mean, I see where you're coming from. I'm not upset with not taking a pay cut, but I mean, what I'm saying is they're going to either cut him this year or he have to take a pay cut. They're not going to bring him back at that number. That's not you 6th rank. That's not 5th rank receiver production. That's not great production at all.
You got to take a pay cut.
That's not good. I think he had like 800 yards last year, maybe like 3 or 4 TDs. So that's not great production. I mean, he makes more than T.Y. Hill, Alshon Jeffries, and he's just under Julio Jones, who's at 14.3. And we know what Julio Jones represents. For the move to the slot, I don't think if he was technical, he could move the slot. He's just not technical enough. He runs 3 routes, a slant, back shoulder fade, and a jump ball. Fade route. So that's all he really has in his bag.
Yeah.
The reason why Larry Fitzgerald gets so set, he's a technician. Look at his route running. He can run every route on the route tree. He's smooth with his footwork, in and out of breaks. I don't think Dez can get in and out of breaks like that.
I mean, Larry Fitzgerald is, hands down, he might go down as probably one of the top 5 receivers of all time.
I like him that much too. And this move has saved his career because if you remember, he was kind of struggling a little bit. They moved the slot, and this has tacked on people. he just put 100 reception season over 1,000 yards season. Double-digit touchdown. He was sensational. I think he's 34. So I mean, he's balling. So, but they put Dez Bryant same category as Larry Fitzgerald. Might be a slap in the face. But Cowboy fans, I mean, you're out there watching. I mean, what do you do with Dez? We couldn't bait. I mean, if you take a pay cut, you want him back. I mean,
I say this. Since he's gonna put on all that muscle and weight and everything, get rid of Jason Witten and move him to tight end. I think he can at least outrun a damn linebacker, man. I'm hoping. Yeah.
So I mean, that's Dez Bryant. You know, like I said, before and after contract, I mean, it's 2 different guys. Like I said, I was a huge Dez Bryant fan. Them 2012, 2014 years, I made the case. I would sit here and say Dez was the top 3 receiver in the league. I'm like, I might take him over everybody. I love the Dez. 41 TDs in 3 seasons. That's mighty damn impressive. But since then, 17 in 3 seasons. So the drop off in production, I think even from a standpoint of chemistry with Dak Prescott, I don't see any of that there. So as a Cowboy fan, what do you want? You want to keep Dez? I mean, if you decide to take a pay cut, do you want him back? So if you watch it, Cowboy fans, let me know. Call in 864-378-5943. What do you do with Dez? I mean, what do you do with Dez? We've talked, ad nauseum. You know what this is. Sentell. I'm your host, Sensational Sentell Wyman. I'm joined by my guest host, Wentz Worridge, here on this fabulous Thursday, March 1st. So the years they just start flying by. They just go. So we already in March, just like New Year. I had New Year's party like yesterday. It's already March 1st. So next time I join here, it might be damn July. So so this is so.
You might see smoke coming from the grill back
Never know, but we talk NBA, we talk college basketball, we talk NFL Scout Combine, we talk Dez Bryant.
I know what we didn't talk about.
Oh, we're going.
Oh,
okay. We're not done. The show is not done. The show.
I've been waiting on this.
The show.
I've been waiting.
The show is not done. We're gonna move to one of the biggest stories in hit sports in a long time. It broke last Friday, so I haven't been on since it happened. This NCAA scandal Over 20 schools implicated, over 25 players implicated in this. Basically, an agency, to get the top players, they let them represent them. They did certain favors, and to be quite honest, I don't give a damn. If you want to know what, I don't give a damn. I've always been against NCAA paying. NCAA paying players, but for making your own money as an independent negotiator, and somebody want to buy your jersey, somebody wants your autograph, somebody want to buy your mama house car, you should be able to do that. You should be able to do that. I don't care. I don't give a damn about none of that. Yeah. So you read reports of this Aiton kid who's going to be probably top 2 pick from Arizona. He got $100,000 allegedly. Dennis Smith Jr. $70,000 allegedly. So this has been going on forever. We know this has been going on because nobody goes. This goes on every. It goes on every sport. I know I'm dry stitching. I don't want to be a dry. I don't want to dry stitch, but I don't want to break news. Hey, look. People cheat in the NCAA.
They've gone on for decades.
Yeah, I don't care. I just don't care. I just don't.
People, if you go and watch that Fab Five documentary, just the way that the NCAA, I ain't gonna say cutting them out, but I hate the scene where Chris Webber walking past the Foot Locker and he seen his jersey right there. Mm-hmm. He seen the Nike shoe with the Fab Five on there, and they selling this stuff, making millions of dollars.
Yeah, you can't get a penny,
and you ain't getting nothing. You know what I'm saying?
I've always been against that.
That is so pimpish. Like, it's ridiculous.
It's ridiculous. Because I'm a capitalist. You should be able to make all the money you want, especially somebody gonna pay you for your image.
Yeah, and me personally, I feel like college football players deserve to get paid. The only reason why is because the danger of the game now and everything. And I'm thinking like, these people, these schools are making millions of dollars on these TV deals. Come on, you can't sit here and tell me that y'all can't pay players $1,000 a week or something.
They get a stipend, which like I've always said this, but I don't have a set number. My thing has always been they should never be hungry. They should never not have shoes on their feet. They should never not have no means of transportation. But here's where the kicker comes in. Yeah, they might go to college and get that nice $250 degree. It might be a nice dorm room. But what about mama who raised them back at home and can't pay her light bill?
Exactly.
What about mama can't afford a washing machine or wash and dry? What about mama can't do all of that? You know what I'm saying? See, so I'm cool with them agents, them slimy agents paying these people.
Okay, I see a comment right there that says.
Oh, and I just attest that, and like I say, they are a privilege to a lot of things that most student athletes aren't privy to. But the question remains: most of these kids come from broken homes, single parent homes. So yeah, they are living good, eating at damn nice places that these they get to go to because they have stature. They get to go to the nice fitness centers and have the best nutritionists and the best trainers and they fly all over the world. But what about mom and auntie who raised them at home can't pay their car note? Can't pay their damn house note, can't pay the light bills. So what about them? See, that's where the kicker comes in. But I don't have, again, as long as the coach ain't paying out his pocket, or somebody from the institution ain't paying them, I'm fine. If an agent wants to give them money, even a booster wants, that's why I draw the line. Like even the booster, if they got the money to give, let them get it. I don't care because we all know this is happening. Because again, people choose from California and Florida to go to Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Think about that. Let's let that shit sink in. Hey, I'm leaving LA to go to Tuscaloosa, Alabama, and I ain't getting no incentives. Really? I'm gonna leave SoCal, LA, Hollywood, the beach to go to Tuscaloosa, Alabama. And I ain't just trying to shit on Alabama because I know I'm so like I'm shit on Alabama, but
the Kardashians are from California.
But what I'm saying is, nobody going to Stores, Connecticut to play basketball who lives in LA who lives on night. Nobody's going to stores the size of Greenwood.
See, we see this stuff, but people don't actually pay attention between the lines.
Stay woke.
Exactly. Like, if you want to stay woke about something, stay woke on this. Like, I was watching. It was funny you say that because I was watching the old tragedy that happened to SMU.
Oh, they got death.
And my thing was, they brought in what's my man's name? The running back, Eric Dixon, and they had them two other guys.
Craig James.
Yeah, Craig James, and I can't think of the other guy's name, but and nobody thought there was nothing wrong with that. You know, I mean, SMU just came out of nowhere and did.
Yeah.
And nothing. Eventually caught up to him.
Yeah, but I mean, come on, man. We know what this stuff happened. Like Ole Miss a couple of years ago when they got all that top recruit class with Kim Deachy and the tackle and left tackle Toes Tunsil. We all knew that what had happened. And it finally came a couple of years ago. But we all knew them. But we all knew them kids ain't leaving to go to freaking. They're not Oxford, Mississippi. Oxford, Mississippi. Come on, man. Stop playing with. Stop killing yourself, man. So, I mean, the NCAA just needs to, like I said.
I think every team done had that period. Because, I mean, it was times where, I'm going to be honest with you. I think, me personally, I felt like we had a time. I mean, Virginia Tech came out of nowhere. Till Frank Beamer got there, you never heard of Virginia Tech like that. And then, all of a sudden, I mean, Virginia Tech is like one of the top programs out here in the country.
Everybody. I mean, it might be certain levels, but again, if I'm a kid, I'm a top flight recruit. Look, I'm from a broken home. Look, yeah, I'll go to your school, but you gonna my mama over here.
But my
mama live in the project.
Exactly.
My mama live in not the gated. That's the wrong gated community. She live in the project. What you gonna do for her?
Take care of my mama, and I do.
So I mean, who's not gonna say that? So I think on every level that's happened, especially a top flight recruit. I mean, you strap my back, I strap yours. So I mean, it's been going on. The NCAA is so hypocrites. We so outraged by it. Like y'all know what's going on. Their thing is they're crooks. So they're like, we don't care about them getting $50,000 because guess what? If we had to pay them, we pay a whole lot more than we had to pay. We had to pay a whole lot more than that. So we'll let you pay them $100,000, $50,000 on the side, and we just look the other way. Because if we had to turn around and pay them, we would make the money we made. Because I think the president makes $2-3 million a year, Mark Emmert, whatever his name is. But they, I don't want to get on the NBA too bad, but that one and done rule, that's an NBA rule. So, and I know we get all the, I know NCAA get all the crap, but that's an NBA rule.
Exactly.
And it's unfair to these kids that wants to go straight to pro from high school. They have to say, well, you got to go to college. When in every walks of life, you can go to any field you want to go to. Like, I know I'm getting off subject, but the actress Jennifer Lawrence just admitted the other day that she dropped out of school at 14. Yeah. This girl don't even got a high school diploma. one of the best actors in the world because she knew she wanted to be an actress. God bless she made it, but it's another 50,000 who didn't make it. So be it, but that's their choice. Let these kids fail. Like, if they make the decision to go to the NBA high school and they don't make it, that they did it. They made the choice. But to take it from them when you can go to the Army at 18 and go put a gun in your hand and go cross and fight, but you can't go to the NBA. I'm not totally against the NFL rule of 3 years, but if you want to be able to go to NFL out of high school, I don't think you'll make it for the most part. No, you got to be 3 years removed from high school. So, but if you think you got the chops to make it to the NFL at 18-year-old, you should be allowed to go attempt to fail. So that you should be able to go do that. But this whole amateurism thing is a crap. It's a crapshoot. But I was like I said, as long as coaches ain't paying out of their pocket, if these agents want to give money and they have autograph signings and you selling their jerseys and their images, these kids should get that. That should get their money, and that's just how it should be.
Oh, I agree. Everything that you just sat here and laid out, I agree with it. I mean, it's just sad that these kids, like you said, they have to with this NBA rule with the one and done. And my thing is, and you know what? In a way, and I applaud. And people hate John Calipari, but I applaud him in a way because when I watched that 30 for 30 of his, And he tell them kids, like, he already know he getting these kids from broken homes. You know, these kids, I mean, they trying to go to the NBA. I don't think they don't care about school. They worry about take care of their family.
Exactly.
They tell them, look, you're not coming back here next year. Go make that money. Go be a top first round pick. Get that money and take care of your family.
But that's when the rule comes in, and most people got a problem with it, and there's a hint of racism toward it because a lot of the players you're talking about are coming from homes, which are mostly black kids.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, you gotta stop. You go to school. Why are you sending me to school for 1 year? Because first of all, I'm not gonna take this serious. I'm not gonna go to class. I'm going to school. What you gonna do? Block me out?
Exactly. And that's wasting a scholarship that somebody else could have had. Two, and my thing is, you know, I know my people that went to college and everything, you know, got a degree. But you know, a lot of people, you know, go to college and everything like that. You know, I mean, it just ain't the college life is just not for them.
It's not for everybody. Yeah. And a lot of people go to college don't make anything out of themselves regardless. Exactly. So it's not a right or wrong on the situation, but you should have the choice. Once you're 18, you should have the choice. You get the choice to go decide if you want to join the Army. You have that choice. You have a choice. The tennis, you can go join a tennis circuit at 16. You can join the hockey league at 18. You can sign a baseball contract at 17. So why in the hell should you be forced to go to freaking college for 1 year who would take that serious? Like, my goal is not to go to college to be a doctor or a lawyer or a chemist. I want to be an NBA player. So why in the hell would I go to school? I mean, why am I going to school for 1 year when I know I'm not going to play? So of course I'm taking this money because I'm forced to go to this damn school for freaking 1 year. My family is struggling because I could have went to the damn NBA and fed them, but no, I got to stop here for a year. So we got to wait 1 more year to be sitting around here with run down cars and barely making it by. So you damn right they should take that money. I was like, again, just don't take it from the coach. As long as you take it from the damn agents, and whatever. If they forward the program they want to be, hey man, don't go hungry. I'll take care of your mama. I'll buy her wash and dry. I'll take care of her light bill, her car note. I'm good. Them kids should never struggle with the money they make for this NCAA and then all these institutions. So the hell with that. So when I seen the report, I said the hell with it. I mean, they didn't even bring up people having dinners and stuff. Like, really? Y'all brought people having dinners.
Yeah, and you know, one thing that kind of shocked me is that Duke and North Carolina are one of the two schools that are implicated in this situation. And I was just like, man, come on, like, is it really? And like, you know, and the thing is Roy, I love Roy. He's a future Hall of Famer. But if this was to come out to be in a way somewhat true, if Mike Krzyzewski knew anything or anything, I mean, what that would do to his legacy.
Well, they came out already and said when the mother called Coach K and told him that she in fact had dinner with him. But the question that they had was who paid the tab, which is just stupid. I mean, who cares? If she paid the tab, it's a violation. He paid the tab. Why? Hell, he ain't there. Who the heck? You can be penalized by the NCAA because your mother got her lunch paid for. Maybe he found her attractive.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's a violation. How stupid is that? So all of these laws are old and outdated. All these bylaws are old.
You know what's funny? The main ones that get away with this, the NCAA. It's to the point where this happens so much. It's like, come on, man. Like, y'all really hadn't done nothing to really like somewhat put an end to this situation. I blame them a lot in a lot of ways, you know.
Oh, I mean,
I blame them a whole lot.
They are
because y'all continue letting this stuff happen, but yeah,
y'all complicit in it.
Exactly, and y'all not doing anything to make the situation any more better, help the situation out. It's sickening that these people just sit back, like with the whole with Miami when they scandals and everything came out, all the players took money from Dave Shapiro. The president of the school should have been fined. She should have been fined, you know, because you on TV taking a check from this man. But yeah, he's one of the biggest Ponzi schemers of all time. The NCAA, and they said that, you know, they said this and say this about, you know, the players and this guy and all this and that. But what's up with the people in the institution, like the president? What's up with the, you know, the athletic director, the NCAA president? Why isn't these people?
The NCAA need a complete overhaul. First of all, they need to get a commissioner and actually have guidelines and an actual structure. They have no power. They're just a body They really don't have subpoena power. So all the stuff that the FBI got, they couldn't get. They can't wiretap. They can't do any of that. Yeah. So they really need to overhaul this whole system. They need to get a commissioner in place, get smart people in the right places, and figure this thing out. But the one and done rule got to go in the NBA. Yeah. And I know a lot of NBA players, they are the ones who hating against this rule because they don't want rookies taking their spot and sitting on the end of the bench taking their check. But I mean, if they better than you and somebody want them, that's life. Yeah, deuces, bro. But you can't tell somebody that would not hold up in court nowhere. Yeah. You can't tell nobody.
I will say this. I think in the near future, you're going to see a lot of more guys that pull a Brandon Jennings move, go over to China or Europe, whatever, and play for a couple years and everything. I mean, because the guy went and made some millions of dollars.
Yeah, absolutely. You'll make a million.
So I think that we will see some guys come. I think that's gonna happen because I mean, you got, like I would say, these guys come from broken homes. I mean, probably ain't got no father figure.
And a lot of that's where it comes from.
Yeah, right? Man. And these kids, they I mean, you can't sit here and tell me, what is a young 17, 18-year-old kid supposed to do when he has to sit there and watch his mother struggle and sit there and just.
Man, I can do something about it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I can change all this like that, Like that. And y'all sitting here trying to make it worse, And like the thing I've seen once that somebody said that, oh, you have too many flops and all this and that. That's why they want to stop messing up these kids' career. Look, if the kid want to go straight for the
that's his decision.
That's his decision. Let him do that.
That's what Jennifer Lawrence did. Well, if she had a affair, the thing about we never heard about it.
Oh, yeah.
We never heard about that because she ain't on the mainstream level. But there's many of kids like Jennifer Lawrence who got out of school say, I'm gonna go be an actor or a model of X, Y, and Z.
She was over that block.
And they failed. She's one of the few that made it. So it's a success story. But there are people who tried their fear and fail and at home their parents again now at the age of 25 doing some other things. But long as so it's just crazy. They got to get rid of that one done rule. It has to go. They got to get a better governing body than the NCAA. They need a commissioner.
Somebody overlooked everything.
Yeah.
They definitely need that because it's just too much. I mean, it's just too much that goes on with the NCAA. Too much with the NCAA, and I mean they just all the stuff just happened, and nothing happened to them. They get away with so much, and it's sad, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like basically all y'all doing is turning y'all back and just collecting the check.
Well, they
but y'all know what's going on.
They complicit because they don't, like I said again, they don't care. They don't want to punish these big time programs anyway because that's their cash cow. So they're not gonna do anything to them. So,
but I will say this: old wise man once said this: when the FBI come knocking at your door, just go ahead and let them in.
That's what happened. I mean, it took the FBI to come through, but the NCAA was not going to do anything, and they found out all this information. They found out, which again we all knew was going on. And if they want to dig any deeper, it really can uncover some stuff. But at the end of the day, I don't care. I just don't care. They make money off their kids back, so I just don't care. Forget the scholarship. I'm a big scholarship fan because the kids do. But if my mom at home struck now, I'm well off. Yeah, I'll take my scholarship because it's still free education and you ain't come out of your pocket because you ain't struggling. We took care of it. But if my family back home, and I'm big time recruiting, they struggling at home. Somebody gonna help my mom out. Well, I'm gone because I can't make no money.
Yeah.
Somebody got to work. And so, keep my mom out her rent money. Hey.
That's what I'm saying.
I am not mad at these kids at not.
Do I think that some guys will stay longer if they were getting paid? It's a strong possibility. Do you think they will stay a whole?
I agree. I agree that was because a lot of them just jump just because
they need the money.
They need the money. You'll have kids that won't get. But they're rich because I remember Scal in the BCR a couple years ago for Kentucky. He had he was terrible. Now he was a highly recruited guy at high school, but he had an opposite. He was like 7 points a game and failed miserably. But he had to leave because he knew he had family to feed at home, and that's why he entered the draft. And luckily for him, he did end up getting drafted, but he got drafted later than he thought he would. But he's still making money.
Yeah.
I mean, he still got enough because minimum league like $5-6 million. So you making a bunch of money regardless. So that is good money to get your family in out of any kind of situation you're trying to be in. So absolutely, man.
One more. The scandal with Michigan State. What you think about that? The whole sexual assault allegations and everything. Did you see Miami go jump? But did you see what's on that Tom Izzo press conference when that first broke out?
Right. He looked like a man who was constipated. He looked like he was having internal issues.
Man, hey, I had to tell my little lady friend, turn the lights off, man. This is getting interesting.
Yeah, he looked distraught because when that first came out, him and D'Antoni looked like they were gonna go out the door. But since they have put on the united front that they claim they have done nothing wrong, even though there have been cases in both programs of sexual assault. But I think they're safe for now. It's one guy shouldn't paint the whole program. He just happened to be at Michigan State, so now okay, well let's look at everybody. Is it a culture thing? Is it a whole school thing like Baylor was? So I don't think it is. I don't want to put them in the same basket because of one evil monster on your campus. So I'm not gonna paint them with that broad brush. But staying for a few more minutes, Sentell, man, we having a fascinating conversation about the NCAA scandal. Obviously, a big topic. Has been for years. We also talk NBA. We also talk college basketball. We talk NFL scouting combine. We also have my Sucka of the week. So phone lines open 864-378-5943, 378-5943. Like I say, we'll stay for a few more minutes. Maybe you guys have some interesting takes on any of this that we've discussed throughout this program tonight. If not, we're gonna kind of carry a little conversation maybe until we say goodbye. So maybe somebody call in.
I just want to get one thing out with
you. Get some off your chest.
Man.
We got time.
I know I might get on here and run my mouth a little bit. You know, that's what I like to do. I heard some people out there looking for me right now.
Oh, say you look for me.
I heard some people talking like that. I seen that when that first popped up, you know, and I'm thinking like, those things are like distinct right now. You know what I'm saying? Distinct or something, you know what I'm saying? So, I said what I said about, that Super Bowl. If anybody out there feel free, they want to say something, get some stuff off your chest, hey, I'm right here for the next few minutes. Speak now, forever hold your peace. Cause if not, I'm gonna still talk shit about Philly. I mean, regardless, so it ain't gonna matter. Even though they are Super Bowl champions, I will say this: I think your fans are shit. Your fans ain't shit.
Why? I'm not gonna let you sit here and talk about Philly fans.
No, you got no choice. Philly fans are shit. One, you disrespected that old Minnesota Viking fan, Miss Maddie or something like that. That was wrong for y'all to go walking through that street talking about some goddamn what they say, fuck Maddie. Come on, man. That old lady didn't deserve that. Two, why the hell did y'all destroy y'all damn city like that? Which I think, me personally, I had a problem with that because I feel like there was a little discrepancy with that. Only because it's funny how some guys want to go out there and do a peaceful protest and the cops want to bother them and stop and shoot, all this nerve gas and everything. But Philly fans can go out there and just tell everything they want in the whole city. Just tear the shit up. Come on, man, my ass. Philly can go to hell. Your fans ain't shit. Just want to throw it out.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah. You throw it out there. Anybody can call in? You gonna call in?
Hey, look, man, I am not a. Now, if somebody got hurt or killed during this celebration, then I'll be right there with you. But I didn't have a problem with anything they did because this is Philly. This is Philly. This is Philly we're talking about. They had never, ever won an NFL championship. So it had every right to celebrate. They
had to tell the city like that, man. You don't tiptoe, man.
Hey, man, the city already tore.
And then you tore the man, the little store, the little gas station, man. You know what I'm saying? I felt like they was sold this shit. Man, come on. I think it was like little A-Rap dude, man. Like
they gonna pay.
Come on,
the
man.
city gonna pay for it.
Man, come on.
864.
Dude, what I'm talking about?
864-378-5943.
Dude, you been sitting here for the longest, man.
378-5943.
This guy been sitting here for the longest watching this show, and you have been throwing this stuff for the longest.
He should know my heart. He's called in before, so
Please hear him
I'm
call
gonna have to get on my phone when he calls. He's called in before, so he should know the number.
Oh!
He should know my heart. Brian, see what's going on, brother?
No. We're not doing this today, man. My man, how you gonna talk trash about how fans celebrate like this the first championship you ever seen?
Man, look, you can celebrate a championship. You don't have to tear up the city, man. You don't have to tear the city. Come on, city, like, come on, man. Then you sit there and they tore up the little A-Rod dude stone. Who does that? Then you gonna sit there and try to talk shit to an old woman. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. I mean, you get no respect from that. I pray to God. You know what? I'm happy Philly finally got that championship. I'm finally happy. I pray to God like everything bad happened to Philly after this now.
Go ahead, bro.
I just want to know, when you wake up in the morning, if you don't eat breakfast, are you mad? I know you heard that one.
You seem like an angry person, don't you?
Philly was starving.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you. I was eating on my way down the road to here, okay?
I'm trying to figure out how he didn't think that was going to end any other way. Did he not realize what Philly is about? Like, he sounds surprised.
The fans ain't shit, but come on, man. Like, this old lady, come on, man. You know what? I'm a good old boy, man. You know what I'm saying?
I don't believe that.
No way.
You don't even know me. What you talking about?
Hey,
you know me. Come on, man.
He hear you talking how you talking.
Man, look. You know what? So what, man? I'm just speaking straight facts.
That sounds like your Brady love is going a little too far right now.
No, you know what? No, know what time out? Because Brady gonna get some of this too. Brady ain't shit. For one, you shouldn't been kissing the damn son for that damn long. Don't get some shit.
Wait a minute.
Who's the team?
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead, bro.
Who is his team?
He's a Titans fan.
Who?
Titans, Tennessee.
All right, so in probably 25, 30 years, when Tennessee Titans win their first Super Bowl, do you think they're not going to tear up that city? I mean, they're going to tear it up.
I don't know about you, but Nashville look a whole lot better than Philly. I actually been to Nashville, and let me tell you something. You cannot go somewhere and I'm talking about get some of the best food, some of the best women, some of the best bud. Just gonna throw that out there. Hey, I'm just saying, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't see that happening. I think we'll have more class than the Philly fans.
Oh my God!
You know, I'm just saying. Hey, I'm telling you. Hey, I got a cop, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you. But look, I'm happy. You know what? The one person I am happy for is Nick Foles, because I mean, for the last couple years, the man was labeled as a joke. You know, a Napoleon Dynamite. You know what I'm saying? Meme and everything like that. And he went out there and he had a hell of a game. I mean, he deserved the MVP of the Super Bowl. But the band still ain't shit.
Bronson, you can respond to that. You can respond to that.
I don't understand. Like, if you're a real sports fan, you done seen it on ESPN, on the news, for the most part, they're going to destroy the city in the
and I still talk shit about them same teams that do that too. But Philly fans are the most. Oh my God! Like I mean, y'all ain't shit, man. The way y'all acting like 10 years ago, y'all act like y'all won a damn Super Bowl. The way y'all be cutting up and stuff.
I am not surprised. I was okay.
I mean, I wasn't surprised.
I was okay with it. Like I said, no, long as I didn't die, I'm okay, because I know the city is gonna do the right thing and they're gonna pay for every damage that happens. The city's gonna pay for it. May raise your taxes a little bit, but it was well worth it. That team hadn't won a championship ever. I don't know when last time the city had to have a championship. I can't remember last time. When last time the city itself had a championship? I can't remember. Probably 76ers way back in the day.
For Georgetown.
Oh, that's Washington.
Washington, what's school? Xavier, I think.
They got Xavier, they got St. Joe, they got some schools up in that area. Villanova's in Pennsylvania. But yeah, bro, what's going on, bro?
Hey, but I will say this. The main thing is a whole lot better. The 76ers is one of my favorite teams in the NBA right now.
Who?
The 76ers is one of my favorite teams in the NBA right now.
Where you going with that?
I'm just trying to make smooth things over, man. You know what I'm saying? Okay, since you said that, though, you know what I'm saying? I'm
Eagles, man.
Oh, he did.
He probably, I don't know for sure.
Yeah, no. I ain't in the NBA.
Yeah, he just the Eagles.
That's an Eagle fan. Okay.
They don't play to the playoffs, man. I just can't get with it.
Oh, okay. All right. The fans still ain't shit. So, it still ain't shit. I mean, come on now. I mean, you had to cut out the old lady talk shit about old lady. No, man. I don't like that, man. I have a thing with my elders, man. I got a thing with my elders. And for them to go around that street and just sit there and disrespect that old woman like that, man.
You need to stop.
No, man. I come from a different background, man. You know what I'm saying?
I can't cuss on the show, can I?
Oh, you said
I've been cussing the whole time.
You can curse this guy. Let's don't use the N-word.
We're from Philly. No one likes us. We don't care. We're from Philly. Effing Philly. No one likes us. We don't care.
I will say this. You can't sing. You can't sing.
You are a champion, my man.
Let me ask y'all this, man. I wrote it in there. I looked at it for the first time. Like you've been talking about, y'all a good segment on.
Yeah, we opened the program
right?
with it, yeah.
Or the players getting paid.
Okay,
have y'all looked at the bonuses when these coaches win these bowl games?
Oh, yes. It's ridiculous.
All the country, all of it is ridiculous.
It's ridiculous. I mean, me personally, it's I don't want to use the slave word, but
it is.
That's what it is. I mean, me personally, the NCAA is the biggest pimps out there, man. Other than the government, they are the biggest pimps out there. Because I mean, you talking about these guys getting TV deals in the millions, and the Rock says millions. You know what I'm saying? Millions of dollars. I mean, and you know they getting a TV deal. They like these kids' jerseys are getting sold out here. I mean, probably they even have their name on the back, but that number with that school
you know why you got that jersey on.
Exactly. That's getting sold. You
want to add any more to that, Bronson, or you just kind of commenting?
No, that I just wanted y'all's opinion, man, because I mean, but the other issue is, all right, so if they started it, which I know they never will, do you retro pay every college athlete?
See, and that's
the big thing is the sports, because all right, so you pay basketball and football, you got to pay women's soccer too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, and I fully agree paying everybody. I agree.
You can't pay everybody the same is the point, because you're not bringing that same baseball, soccer.
Yeah.
They're not bringing the same revenue, so their value's not the same.
I agree.
With the football.
I agree with you on that. I mean, I do. Yeah, I do. I agree that everybody should be paid, but like you said, that it should be based on who bringing this revenue in. Who, you know, I agree with that now.
That's why I'm not. Like I said this, I'm not with this just pay. I think that if you want to make your money off your own jersey sales, of your likeness, and somebody want to pay you for autograph signings, you should be able to do that. That's why I ain't with the actual paying, because how do you distribute that money out? Because that volleyball player who have to fly, especially the Big 12, who have to fly from Texas to freaking West Virginia for a volleyball game, she may need money too, but we can't pay her the same money we pay a star running back at goddamn Alabama.
Yeah.
So
right.
So that's why I'm with more or less. If you go with my jersey, that my name on the jersey, my number, pay me that. They give me a percentage of that money, and my autograph signing should go to me. So that's what I'm more for.
How'd you feel about Russell Wilson joining spring training with the Yankees? Is that for real, or is that just a one?
No, he had a contract. He got drafted. He got drafted years ago by the Rangers.
I remember that.
And they traded him recently to the Yankees. So he gets an invite. He can come. They invite him. He can come. He under all obligation to come join when he wants to. for spring training. He took BP, hit 6 balls out the other day. It looked pretty good. Took some ground ball, took some infield. Right before Aaron Judge, our rise, and John Carlos took man in practice. So I like to see it. I mean, you can live a dream. I mean, you can live a dream. Russell, he's so talented. I mean, he's afforded that opportunity, so he worked to earn that. Not like somebody I know who's in the MLB who didn't earn that opportunity, but this guy actually got drafted and earned this opportunity. Not got handed to him. The guy that went to Florida, a Heisman Trophy quarterback, but we're not gonna talk about him. But
he hadn't played that.
Hey man, listen, I watched Tim Tebow when he played for the Fireflies.
Yeah, you watched a couple games?
Yeah, when he was down here in Columbia. Man, I mean, he was turning around 94, 95 mile an hour fastballs. I mean, like you said, he got it. I mean, they gave it to him, but
we know what Tim gonna do. He's gonna work you. You can't question his work ethic, and I believe eventually he will get there. But he got afforded an opportunity he should have never got to start with.
Yeah. I think a lot of people just feel like
that because I mean, when you look at college players that because I played baseball in college, when you look at all the college players that grind through a whole season, 3 years. And college, once you go to college, there ain't no coming out early in baseball. You got to wait till you're a junior.
Yes.
And, he just came right off the SEC network, and here you go.
There you go. Walk on out to the field, dog. But like I say, you ain't going to outwork him now. I mean, he may have got an opportunity, gave him an opportunity. He will work. I just don't see him making it. You know the game. We both played the game at a nice level. We know how tough baseball is. I can't see it. Now, they'll bring him up for gate purposes. But him actually being a major leaguer, I just can't see it.
Well, he's selling tickets though.
Absolutely.
That's what Tebow do.
Absolutely. And I know we gotta have a discussion one day. I know you play college baseball. We gotta have a discussion that we'll save for another time. How in the God's name is baseball only allowing you to have 11 scholarships?
Yeah, that's weird.
We gotta talk about that. We ain't talk about tonight, but we're gonna talk about that.
Yeah, but the other thing is baseball is one of the only sports where none of them you don't even really see nobody's getting even a full scholarship. Like
they got halves and stuff. I saw like 11 and a half or something. It's
like 55, 65% is like the max for baseball. And you got
30 players.
You got like high schoolers that get drafted, right?
Yeah.
And they like, should I go to UNC? Should I go to Chapel Hill? Should I go to Florida State? Whatever it is. And I mean, that's a no-brainer. Like, I'm surprised baseball ain't kind of like the same as football, man. Like, I mean, I don't even know why these kids going to college. If you get drafted top 10 rounds, you a bonus, baby. I'm gone.
Gone.
Yeah, I agree.
Gone. $1 million bonus, I'm gone. You ain't got to tell me twice because, like I said, but we're going to have a discussion one day because I need to understand because I did not even know this until recently that baseball only gives out 11.5 scholarships and you have about 30 players. How they got less scholarships than soccer and field, some of the track and field. I'm like, how is that? I never knew that. We got to have a discussion real soon about why they only have 11 scholarships. So appreciate the call in, bro.
No doubt, I appreciate it, man, and go Eagles, man.
Just for you, you know what? I'm thinking I'm gonna go fry me some bird tonight, man.
We should go catch a Philly game in Philly next year, man.
I don't gotta go to Philly, man. I just always wanted a damn Philly cheesesteak from up there. And one of those, I think they puff balls and they come, they got some kind of.
Where's the show going?
Look, man, I'm just saying food, man.
What is this? D&D?
Hey, I'm just saying. That's all we talk about. He's talking about me going to see a damn Philly game. Dude, I'll poke my eyes out before I go see that.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
You in the AFC? What the hate coming from?
Maddie, man.
Cowboys fan.
Maddie.
He sound like a Giants or Cowboys fan.
The hell with Cowboys. You brought the Giants.
But why? Because we talking about why the hate for the Eagles not the same company. Maddie.
Yeah,
Maddie.
The old Vikings fan.
Oh my God! Get out of here! Charlie, thank you, brother. We'll holler at you soon, man.
All right, y'all.
All right, man. Man, you gotta let that go. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous.
Hey, that's your opinion.
That's ridiculous.
Hey, everybody entitled to say their own opinion.
That's ridiculous. This show has just gone off the rails. This is ridiculous. I don't know what my code. This guy's off the chain.
This is true, man. This is true. They did Matty wrong, man.
This ridiculous. I ain't sorry. I will touch on a ridiculous statement. A ridiculous thing I heard recently on spring training. Speaking of baseball, apparently the Braves' top prospect Ronald Acuna, who's 19 and absolutely sensational, and then compared to Andrew Jones, the best Brave prospect since Andrew Jones. A lot of comparison. Apparently, he's drawing a lot of heat because of the way he wears his hat. Now, this is a top prospect guy, and we're worried about how he wears his hat. The Braves stink. We stink, and we talk about how he wears his hat to the side. It's not straight.
So
it's not presentable. So we worried about his hat. This is a top 5 player. We're on his damn hat.
You ever notice how? I mean, the culture. You ever know how the culture just gonna turn? Like it done got so popular that it just everybody's into it now. Everybody got their own little
swag.
It's swag, man. You know what I'm saying?
This is at 1970, man.
Exactly. That's the thing. And like and me personally, I feel like if that can take a kid that might be shy and with no confidence, if that someone can get some kind of confidence out of juice, hey, that's about the hat to the side.
This is the guy that's gonna turn us around. We stink, and we talking about his damn hat. Pisses me off. That's about worse than you, the damn old Matty.
Hey man, hold on, man. Look.
Hey, we're not getting it. We're not. No.
Matty did not deserve it.
We're not talking about Matty no more. Man.
Let me go to hell.
Hey man, this has been a crazy show, man. It's Sentell, man. You know what it is, the hottest damn sports podcast in the South, the best damn sports podcast, period. We have had a great show. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for commenting. Thank my man Brunson for calling in, getting our one phone call tonight. We've kind of covered all the bases. I will be back again. I'll say next Thursday. My birthday is this weekend, so if you guys want to send me a gift, inbox me and I'll see my address. You can send me a gift if you want to send yours truly a birthday gift. Anything else before we got here?
Hey, man, stay positive, everybody. No, seriously, man. Like, stay positive. More than anything, get the hate out your heart.
Oh, I love it.
Get the hate out your heart,
man.
Love
everybody. Because you hate the fact. Yeah, we spent 30 minutes talking about hating that and love everybody. Hey, but I like that message. Love everybody. Everybody. I don't just love some people all the time. I love everybody all of the time. So, for me, your host, Sentell Wildman, for my man, which word just has been Sentell Intel. I will see you next Thursday. I am out.
I can't help it, man. I think I've been waiting the whole time for that guy. I see when he did it, he was like, I should say something right now. I was like, nah, I'm waiting on this one. And it happened. I'm ready, man. Man, hey, that inspired me, man. That inspired me, man. Hey, come on. See the die hard, you know what I'm saying? See the die hard fighting fan, man. Hey, man. I'm mad, man. Get that on.